Hi, this is Lisa Somerville for Divinity Designs. Thank you for joining us for our Christmas Crafting Weekend Open House event. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you our card front paper pad collections. We have many different beautiful pre-printed card front paper pad collections. We have A2 card front paper pad collection, we have some slimline card fronts, and some square card fronts. The A2 card front paper pads coordinate with the A2 landscape or A2 portrait card base with layer die sets. The A2 card fronts can be die cut with the layering panel. Here you can see the layering panel adhered to the card base. The A2 portrait card base with layer die set will cut and score your cardstock to create an A2 size card base 4 1/4 by 11 scored at 5 1/2. The layer is 4 by 5 1/4. The A2 landscape card base with layer die set will cut and score your A2 size card 5 1/2 by 8 1/2 scored at 4 1/4. The layer is 4 by 5 1/4. When using these die sets, I also like to use the matting rectangle. The matting rectangle will mat the 4 by 5 1/4 rectangle found in both the A2 portrait and landscape card base with layer die sets. That matting rectangle adds a pop of color between the base card and the layer panel. Again, here's an A2 card front adhered to a base card and the pop of color by adding the matting rectangle. The square card fronts coordinate with the square card base with layer and our square die sets, and the slimline card fronts coordinate with our slimline die collections. You can also use the card fronts along with the mini card and double layers to create smaller cards. This size card fits into our RSVP envelope, and we do also sell an A2 envelope die to create coordinating envelopes for your A2 cards. Again, to die cut the card fronts, you're going to use the coordinating die sets. For the A2 card fronts, I'm going to be using the layer die from either the A2 portrait or landscape card base with layer die set. I'll center the die over that pre-printed image, use removable tape to hold the die in place, then die cut and emboss following the directions for my die cutting machine. Embossing the die will bring out the details of the die. That's the raised area that you see around the die cut and embossed paper. You can also use the die cut and embossed A2 card fronts along with frame dies to create a different look. Now I'd like to share with you some cards that I've created using some of our pre-printed card front paper pads along with additional Divinity Designs products. Kelly Holland will be joining us to share a closer look at additional projects created by our design team. For more inspiration using these products, visit the product pages on our website, like us on Facebook, or follow us on Instagram.